There are people who are very smart, intelligent, get all qualifications, but not the whole side. And at times, people not really can tell with the fact say not all things spiritual. In as much as the devil they try you, but we self need for try we self as humans because you need for master human relation skills. There are some people we're fortunate for be mentored by uncles or aunties or even just positive people we teach them human relation skills. There are some of we get very difficult to interact with. There are some we not get no boundaries and people can feel like you don't get sense. You need for master human skills, no matter how nice, how genuine your heart stay. You need for master human relation skills because then skills here they help you for benefit from becoming a man. There are people who can actually get gifts, God given gift, but they know. But if you master human relation skills, you will able to know exactly. So that you need to see you come in smell nice and confident and dress well. You feel irritated or you feel intimidated one way or the other no more. Simply because of that person just they way too much, and the human relation skills they save you from overthinking. There are things we really need for the overthink. Some depressions not really what really what you and even some just that kind issues where you get with people. I need to tell you say fine forget issues with people because in diplomacy there is a saying say if the carrot fail use the stick. The stick means the street way and the carrot means gentility. So sometimes there are things where you really need to pay attention to because this human race now the most powerful thing we God creates. So if you don't get that time for study you can't be mortal man for no one for interact with her. Now against you, there are people where sometimes I can make the human relation skills very good, very excellent. I can learn from them. Some I can try for learn from them. And there are some way cycle. There are some way nice, but if you master human relation skills, you will able to still benefit from those kind of people. And the only thing why they tell you, know they envy people simply because they do well and not look down on people simply because yourself they do well. Because one thing about this life, there are people who God create as hope to the street, to others. So sometimes if you see people they near you, to for let you look down on them. As a result of the kind destiny we God don't design you with. You will see them they near you. So that level where you did and also you grace, share them with them. If you want to know how to share grace with people, recommendation I want. When you recommend somebody, you don't share your grace with her. Sometimes when you dey pass with a particular friend, you if you don't grace pass her no more. Not to like say not in all areas but in some certain areas, you grace go cover her. And yourself if you get some other areas where you good at, when a master at, in your grace go cover you as well. So master human relation skills are very much important. These are not things where people they teach you. So man just they teach you be humble, be respectful. Sometimes you can be humble, you can be respectful, but if you roll with the wrong person, get the human relation skills. You go serve that person for 100 years and still not benefit from that person. But if you master human relation skills, that person they are like stingy to the core, but you go still able benefit from that person. Master human relation skills. Like not to all thing they about religious business or all thing for they about emotional business. Human relation skills is very much relevant. However, this not to English at the teacher. So you go just pick the one way right and just know say there are skills will what having human relation skills. Work with people wisely. Thank you. Follow Nat Novest, the therapist, the educator, the philosopher, and the Mr. Good Boy. Thank you. Bless.